Welcome back to Sending Entertainment, everybody. Game 4 of the World Series on the 2016 rematch. Indians and the Cubs from Wrigley Field. So we're going to run with Kluber for Game 4 with an elimination game as the Indians are up 3-0. I guess they're going to go with Darvish. I would have gone with Carrasco. You need your best pitcher and best players out there. I could probably get away with going with Kyle Hendricks, but I might pitch him later on. Or McCullers or Beaver. I don't know. We're going with Kluber, though. He might have a short day. Or I might burn him out. I don't know. We'll keep everything the same. Naquin can't hit, but didn't seem to hurt us too bad in Game 3. The trophy is in the building. The Indians win. They raise the World Series to the roof. If not, we play Game 5.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next.
It is a must-win situation for the Cubs here in Game 4.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2008 Chicago Cubs.
Well, back in 2016, the Cubs ended up winning in 7 games and extra innings in Cleveland. Can the Indians come back with a sweep
And briefly here,
2 years later?
2 starters will get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Yu Darvish will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound.
He's only pitched 10 innings in 2 starts.
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
Standing in, Jacob Stanton. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off tonight
under the
for
lights.
Cleveland, the right fielder, Jacob Stanton.
Game 4 of the World Series. Will there be a champ tonight, or will we have Game 5? And we are underway here in Wrigley.
The first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Half has a read
He hit
on
that
it.
pretty good,
Looks it
but not good enough. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fastball strike
okay.
called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not a good first inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Let's go, Frankie. Had a 2-run jack in game 3 last night's game, and game 1 in the game winner.
Fouled off.
The big 3-run jack.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Cubs find a way to win this
2
game.
out, nobody on.
Game 5 tomorrow night from Wrigley. If not, World Series is over.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Lindor drives it into left center. A one hop off the ivy, and he's in there with a 2-out double.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Yelich trying to add and make an early 1-0 lead.
First pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0 is at the
These are the
outside.
moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with it?
And he
Driving deep to center field. Half back track, and he makes the catch.
Play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more of Game 4.
Man, that's gonna hurt like hell.
Right after this.
It's a tough out, too.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Hot shot to third and handled.
A big one out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Nope.
In this one, behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Well, I'm thinking if I didn't have Kluber go 8 innings in game 1, he might be a little bit more ready for this one.
And he fouls this one off.
The thing is, it was 1-0 through 7 innings, or through 6.5. So I had to keep rolling with him to keep the score close.
Sinker misses 2-2.
Come on, you gotta put him away.
Pitches were fouled off. It gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Gotta get him to swing at something.
There's a swing and a high
Oh my goodness.
headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Towards second. And that's the second out.
Looking shot his pitch count.
Infield
If he can go more than
here
5,
now
I'd be
the
happy
pitch.
with that.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
He's only going on like 3/4 fatigue. Or energy.
Frozen on strike.
Big
The
cat!
final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Lindor's got to be postseason
He'll get us started in the top of the
MVP.
second.
Kluber's got to be World Series MVP if he can get a win.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a
Oh,
foul tip held
man.
onto here at strike one.
How do you foul tip that? Right down the middle, in your wheelhouse, and you're a
Pitch on the
fastball
way.
hitter. Same thing.
All over that
one I
ball,
yanked
a little
foul.
out in front, foul ball.
That might have been a cutter.
Has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and
Yeah, that
obviously
was a cutter.
goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per night.
Get out! Jose! Jose! 1-0 try in Game 4 of the World Series.
A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Way to silence the Chicago
Well, if you're going to
crowd.
give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Went down and got it. 0 for 11 in this World Series.
The left fielder, number 30.
Way to go down and get it, Jose.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball.
Does he have his
heading
first
for
hit in
alley.
the World Series? How about
And
that?
that ball gets
And our boy
down near
Naquin.
the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
Let's go!
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We
And
shall
our boy
see.
Naquin.
Nick
Finally, he got an average in this World
Castellanos
Series.
now. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. Swing and a
Line,
liner.
base hit,
That's a fair
right
ball
field.
hitting out toward the
Naquin
350
scores. It's
sign of the
2-0.
Ivy. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The pitcher, Corey Kluber, steps
And we
up
still
to the
got
plate
nobody
in a
out.
Sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is
And we're
indeed
going to
on
first.
right here. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll indeed
Perfect.
have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down.
No
There's one.
freaking way.
Pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Oh, that's the right.
Castellanos, how slow are you?
The guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Wow. Anybody faster and he's
Into the
safe.
box, Roberto Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the
It was a
second
good
alive.
bunt. I don't care what happened. That was a good bunt.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Got him swinging, and
Damn.
that will end the inning.
Well, a good second inning
So 2
for the
runs
Cleveland
on 3
Indians.
hits,
They
including
lead
the
at
home run.
2-0.
No error. First pitch of the at-bat.
Chris Bryant's 1 for 10.
Well thrown.
It's
but in the
huge.
strike zone. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastball.
Should be
it's
1-2.
Be a long game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Bryant becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Just missing.
There's the makeup call.
Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 1 for 6. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Sent in the
Here's
air
a good shot.
Straightaway center. Yelich is after,
but not good enough.
He tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Lays off that time.
Rung him up and didn't get the call.
Chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't.
Great pitch.
Very well could see it again here, though.
Hung that one.
Ball 2.
That ball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly.
See ya.
And we'll have to leave it there as this
Go
is
sit down.
3, and that will retire the side.
End of 2, 2-0 Cleveland here in Chicago.
Striding into the box, Jacob Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Bad AB.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez.
And 79 on that slider.
He's set, and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first.
And then 96. Man, that's a big difference.
You hope someone brought their glove and is able
20
to get
miles an hour
on.
different.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Pulled the string.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. A swing.
Why did I swing at that?
Number 2,
Nuts.
and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I don't know why there was a full swing anyway.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Should have been a check swing.
Shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Fouled away.
Ooh, Frankie, there was a pitch to drive.
Pulled high in the
And
air.
a little
out to
late
right
on that.
field. Zobrist is there.
And that'll do it.
Retires the side.
Top of the 3rd is over. Bottom half we go.
Here's Addison Russell.
2-0
7,
Cleveland.
8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up.
Pitch count
6
has to be
down. We'll see
better.
if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Russell behind 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Nope.
That
Run
misses, says
him
the home
up.
plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Mr. Patrick Johnson, get your freaking contacts fixed.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a
See
swing
ya.
and a miss. That's strike 3. Now in the box, Yu Darvish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good pitch
Just
to
throw
hit a
strikes.
sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Bobby Wilson.
Wilson
This
Contreras
guy's
has to be
still
hurt
looking
or
at a
something.
0 in the hit column. A called strike
Unless
to
they
the
traded him. I don't know.
35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Forgot to look at that before
Slider, and that's hit
the game.
down towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Good 11 pitches to get out of that inning.
Leading off for Cleveland, the center fielder, number 24, Christian.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing. And
Let's go!
corner.
Stay fair.
Nearly a big fly
Come
to start
on.
the inning. Instead of foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A shot. And this
That one's
ball
off the
hits
bag and a
first base
base hit.
bag. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Would have been
And
safe
he
if
will
I
reach
won.
it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the
The
bag.
third baseman, Jose.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
Alright, let's put some pressure on here.
Hey, this
Come on,
guy's having
Jose.
a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not what we
He's a
wanted.
monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside.
Alright, Nick, when
means
you're betting over 100 now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
If I held up a little bit more on that, might have been gone.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing.
Good
and a
drive
missile
deep to
sent
left
down
center field.
Hal racing
And it's gone!
and it's
Nick
gone
win!
as they add still another.
First home run of the World Series and
So
the
it's a solo
postseason
shot to dead
comes in
center.
Game
His first
4.
homer here in the
It
series,
makes it
and the
3-0
Indians move in
Cleveland.
front now, 3-0.
He goes
was on cruise
Oppo.
control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He
Now
just
batting,
wound up and
the
let her
first
rip.
baseman,
A solo shot
Nick
is the result.
Castellanos.
In now, Nicholas
Well,
Castellanos.
that'll do it.
This is popped up, and
I said at the end of
Rizzo able
Game
to make
3
the
I had to
catch,
put
and the
Luplo in
inning
because
is
Naquin
over.
hasn't been hitting.
But the Indians
Glad
add
I
to their
didn't.
lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Here's Daniel Murphy now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No
The
doubt
second
about that,
baseman,
Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right
Uh-oh,
field
get foul.
line.
Thank
But
you.
foul.
Foul ball.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. They really bunch him up on that.
Go sit down.
Swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now.
He was early. How are you early on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball?
The 0-2 pitch. Got him
Go sit down.
Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Go park it there on the bench.
Here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
So Kluber's only run he's given up for the postseason.
Head into the middle innings of this one, and one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
So the only run he's given up in the postseason was a first-row home run in Game 1 to Anthony Rizzo. Go sit down. Struck out the side.
And that ends the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Corey Kluber. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Corey Kluber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Schwarber is in.
Man, he hit that a ton for a pitcher. I tried to jack that out. Power swing, and I tried to kill it.
Now to the plate, Roberto Perez.
I almost did.
Back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Get in the seats.
Right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's Darvish on 0-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Murphy takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
2 gone here in the top half of the 5th.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacob Stanton. From the stretch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's
late by a mile.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Throwing you another fastball. Nope, through the slider.
Strike 3, a great pitch to put an end to the inning. Indians go down 1-2.
It's a dangerous thing to do, because I was late on the fastball, nearly missed it. And then, because my bat speed was behind the fastball, you would think
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able
you'd
to
throw
discuss
heat
the
again
current state of the Cubs lineup with
instead of speeding up the bat by throwing a slow
overall,
ball.
He's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet,
I don't
so
think
it's
they have a
starting
hit
to
yet.
feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward
Right into the shift. Throw him out. Thank you. One away.
But they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, let's shift it to the other side of the diamond. Shit. Inside.
A pretty easy take there.
And went the other way. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you're that late on a slider. Oh, come on.
Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Give him a hittable pitch and a hittable spot.
How do you beat the
Boom.
shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
He killed it. It wasn't a bad slider, it was just over the middle of the plate.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first
Well, the worst way to end that is by giving up a home run. Because now the no-hitter, a perfect game, and the shutout, all gone in one swing.
But
we're up 3-1, so
pitch on the way.
It's okay.
And he fouls this one off.
The slider wasn't bad. That was at the knees over the middle of the plate.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Just needed to get it a little bit lower. Or inside or out. It's not a bad spot. It's just
one run, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
A little bit easier to hit because it's over the middle. I don't know how you get that. Alright. Fastball in on the hands. See ya.
He struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy.
I don't think he's going to go much more. He's at 63. He might be able to get another inning.
And right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Addison Russell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Perez has it. The throw to first is
I'll take
time, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB
Cubs get on the board
right
with a solo
this.
shot by Schwarber. 3-1 try, then to 5 in Game 4.
Here's Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
The second baseman, Javier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Russell charging this one, and the off-balance
Just got him.
beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So coming to the plate,
Let's go, Frankie.
Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop.
Nothing in 1.
Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Well hit.
Swing and
Deep
drive.
down the right field
Come on, get
line.
out.
And he
Shit.
just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Still a ball and 2
Oh, I just
strikes.
killed somebody in my own dugout. Oh my goodness.
Fouled away.
I hope it was a backup catcher. I don't like him. Fifth pitch should have been out of here.
Here he comes again. 1-2. High fly ball out. Hap is there. 2 down.
Skied the crap out of that ball.
The center fielder.
Alright, if we're going to hit a line drive, hit it into the third base dugout. If it's going to go foul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first.
Dang.
Gets him, and the side is retired. Brian Anderson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Brian Anderson.
In there for strike 1.
I am gonna get somebody going in my bullpen. Let's do McCullough. Well, no, let's go. Let's go Beaver.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
I'll go Beaver for an inning. Although it's the 6th. No. Sit down.
And
goodbye. Your pinch hitter is supposed to swing the bat, bro. I screwed that up too. Because I don't need him. There we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker.
That's a strike. Oh my goodness.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of
leave it over the middle of the plate a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Can't hit the corner. That's a ball. Barely, but that's a ball.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Surprised I got that call in the corner.
I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
See ya.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Popped him up. Perez is under it. And the inning is
6 over. Back third of game 4. Gets ready to get underway. 3-1 Cleveland.
Justin Wilson is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016.
That's pretty good. Just
set that lineup
not far enough. A little early on it.
To bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss.
Oh, let's go, Naquin. Your average is soaring at a $128. Lefty on lefty. Ah, boy. 3 for 3 in game 4.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in the
and he needs a cycle. He needs a single for the cycle. He would.
Dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. His teammates can
the only other one to hit a cycle, I think, is Brock Holt of the Red Sox. But he did it in this season in 2018 for. Yeah, he did it in the 2018 postseason, so that doesn't exist in this game.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility. With
so Naquin would be the only one to get the cycle.
Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him
okay.
be the guy that beats you.
Hang on.
So here now is the pitcher, Corey Kluber, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away.
Yeah, let's go Luplo.
Jordan Luplo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Righty on lefty matchup.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
2 on, 1 out. 3-1 Cleveland, top of the 7th in game 4 of the World Series. Popped them up. Oh my goodness. Rhythm. Looking going down looking.
Roberto Perez. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming, here it is. And
Berto! Get out!
High in the air out to left.
Berto!
The LED board and gone.
from 3-1 to 6-1 in one swing. Roberto Perez,
So
a three-run
blast
bomb.
to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is just one of those days.
Well, that was quick.
The ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking
Well,
advantage.
Chicago, if you thought you were going to get back in it, your chances of it got really slim.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's
And I gotta
quickly
hit
in
the ball.
0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head. And
I don't think I really hit this pitcher in game 3 when he came in. Ah, I tried to get there. Dang it.
As he takes away a hit, and the side is retired.
Berto doubles the Cleveland lead.
Lance McCullers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Doubles the Cleveland score. It's 6-1.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very
And there's a base hit off of McCullers. That's not good.
Move into the later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners.
One pitch, base hit left field. Not good.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he breaks it off the other way.
I think I had him come in for game 4 against the Yankees.
His pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
Dang it. Gun him out. Oh, he's not running.
Boy, D-Row, when you're
All right.
swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief.
Chicago might not be done. Home run, and they're back to within 2 again.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And a ball 1-0.
Come on, you gotta throw it, man. Just throw strikes.
Right, this is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out.
Big
Hopefully
pitch.
keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
You hung a changeup.
The 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Give me the call, Blue. You freaking messed up so many of them already tonight.
First with nobody out.
No freaking way.
And sent deep to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Dude, you gotta get it down.
Still 2-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first, and they
Double play. I might have had a shot at a triple.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the
That'll
double
work.
play as a trade-off for sure.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through.
And it's 6-2 now.
And the runner from
It's got both of their ribbies here in game 4.
Back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game.
The center fielder, Ian.
From the stretch.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you...
A swing
Big
and a miss.
strikeout.
That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ladies
Julio
and gentlemen,
Tehran's been
your
summoned from the
attention, please.
bullpen as he'll do so to start the
changes
eighth.
for the Cubs. Now pitching and
Into
batting
the
in
box
sixth
now,
spot,
Javier Baez.
49,
He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Tehran. Now playing center field and batting eighth, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your
Hung
thoughts
it
are,
and I
D-Roll,
pulled
but
it.
boy, when the
Dang
weather
it.
starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their
Dude, that
ability
ball
to
was
get
like
that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
72
They did damage with it.
was the last one. Who's that one? 76? 71. How the hell do I hit that?
2 to 3 put out for out number 1.
Dang it.
No
Don't
balls
swing
and
at it.
strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
That one
and
just
he's in
dropped
trouble
out.
now, 0-2.
71.
Chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Yanked on
There's
the
a
ground
base
down
hit
the
right
line.
field.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a
A
double.
1-out double for
Not really
Lindor.
much the pitcher can do about that one. He
Now
put the ball
batting,
down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And
Gets
a
him over to
fastball
third with
swung
2
on and hit to
outs.
second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jose Ramirez.
Come on, Jose.
Stand in here, hoping
Big
to
spot.
duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Lindor on third with 2 out. Ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Early on it
Might
again.
have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the
Just
string
foul
with
it
a
off.
nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Late by a
And
mile.
It's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner in third.
Phew.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls
Make
this
him
one
work.
off.
He's a reliever. He can only go about 20
Keep
pitches.
frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Good change
Crap.
up in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 6-2. Settling in now, Addison Russell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Not shortstop, Addison.
In there.
Cubs
it's
are down in their
0-1.
final 6
Not a
outs
bad
here in the
idea right there.
2018
Make this
World
guy work and see if
Series.
he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
1 away here in the 8th.
Now batting,
Digging in,
center fielder,
Jason Hayward.
Jason.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ripped down the first
2
baseline.
away and a 1-pitch
And
ground
a
out to
step on
first.
For the out, 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Bobby Wilson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And the 0-2.
Hit the other way
In the
out toward
right.
field. Stanton is there, and that retires the side.
And that'll do it. Cubs are down to 3 outs remaining to score 4. Cleveland leads at 6-2 in Game 4 in the World Series. He needs a single.
He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous.
Let's get a single, then he's a Brock Holt.
This is
Drop.
in the air out to right.
Dang it.
Moving under it, Zobrist looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman,
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Not in time.
Man, that was closer than I thought.
Hey guys, he's lucky.
1 out double for Castellanos.
Middle of the plate.
Yes, I want to bring in a pitcher or a pinch hitter. He's a righty. Yeah, I want to throw in Lamb.
Jake Lamb will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now.
Kills right-handed pitching.
Fouled away.
I say that and he pops it straight up.
Castellanos, the runner at second with 1 away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second, and that's in there.
I can't get him in.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice.
All right, Berto.
Right,
3-run bomb your last at bat. 2 swings, 6 ribbies.
But eventually does get to third base.
Roberto Perez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it.
Dang it.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
That's not what I wanted.
Retired. Brad Hand will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Lamb is also into the ball game, and still hitting the number 8 spot here.
Now playing first base, number 22, Jake.
Chicago's down to their final 3 outs
So
of the season.
Turns over now and set to go. Daniel Murphy. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. His career line against Brad Hand. He hasn't
Murphy's
had much
down
success, just 2 for
0-2.
11. He's taken him deep once. Fouled off. Ready with
And the
another
0-2.
2-strike offering.
Fouled off the
Still
second
hanging with
time.
him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Weak
Bouncer
roller to
the left
third.
side. Ramirez is
Jose
there.
on the first.
On to
Got him
first
1
in
away.
time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18.
Standing in.
And pitch to Zobrist to lead off the at bat.
Single in his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Outside 1-0.
1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike.
Even at 1.
Lifted
Fly
out towards
ball in the
straightaway
center.
field. Yelich is under
Yelich
it,
is
and he
there,
makes the
and the
catch for
Cubs are
second
down
out.
in their final out. Indians need 1 more in their World Series chase. Here is Anthony Rizzo. First pitch, base hit left field against the shift.
Two-out base hit. That'll bring
And the
Chris
Cubs
Bryant
season
to the
at
plate
least
this
extends
inning.
one more at
Hey
bat.
guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And Chris Bryant will dig in.
Guys on the other side of the scorecard might be
Inside, 1-0.
Worse fate. One ball, no strikes to count. And he won't
2-0 as that one's on the
either. It's
black, but
2-0.
didn't get the call.
His career line against Brad Hand. He's 0 for 8. Never
3-0.
that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the
Didn't get the call on the backdoor slider and a 4-pitch walk.
Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's Schwarber, he's got 2 ribbies today. Fly ball right field. Sturm along the line. Makes the catch. The Indians have won the World Series for the first time since 1945. A 4-game sweep over the Cubs in the rematch of 2016. The Indians are champions of baseball.
Champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out.
$162 games.
We'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
A full 11 games, all played.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious
Indians win it 6-2 to complete the sweep over the Cubs.
The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes.
That'll do it from this game and this series.
41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball. And remind you to please...
I'm going to do some more baseball games. I don't think I'm going to continue with this season just because there's updated rosters. Like Oscar Mercado and Zach Plesac, Aaron Savali, all in the latest update, so from last year's trade deadline roster, so and it won't look like I'll have a powerhouse team, so that'll do it for this World Series. The Indians are the champions of baseball. And I will see you all in the next game. I don't know what I'm going to record next, so if you guys want to see something sooner or more frequent, leave it down in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And that'll do it for this one. I'll see you on the next game.